What makes for the best wellness resort in Sri Lanka is a question that we have received over the past 6 years of traveling the length and breadth of this beautiful island. And after staying at over 100 different resorts, we've developed a very simple list of criteria. How good are the treatments? How good is the food and service? How good are the rooms and facilities? And last but certainly not least, how good is the environment? What is up guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be taking you to the lush hills of Bandarawela to what just might be the most luxurious wellness resort in Sri Lanka, Anasa Welness. Anasa Wellness offers guests the flexibility in simply relaxing and enjoying the resort at your own pace or following a guided wellness plan, which was perfect for both Shehaan and I. Just finished my consultation with Dr. Kusei and it was very informative. Usually the doctor would be here personally, but we are visiting during the off-season time, so he's not in the country at the moment. However, he was able to provide me with a very in-depth consultation. We discussed my lifestyle, my routines and my goals through the package that I've chosen, and he was able to kind of prescribe certain types of treatments, certain types of detox teas, as well as he will be in touch with chefs to make sure that I am consuming the right kinds of food to aid in my goals, specifically because if you have any special concerns, you can tell him and he's able to kind of tailor make the package to suit your needs. So it's very in-depth and it's very personalized. The thing that most definitely sets Anasa apart from every other wellness property in Sri Lanka is their focus on non-Ayurvedic treatment, as well as their incredibly state-of-the-art facility when it comes to providing these treatments. So they have a variety of treatments and therapies that you can follow that are being given to you by experts in their field. So this is something that's very special and unique to them, and it's something that you really can't find anywhere else in Sri Lanka. So this is something that makes this property very unique. So I'm excited to start my first day of the package and go through the treatments that have been prescribed to me. We're here at the health club, which is called Sukoon. All right guys, my pampering is about to start, so let's go, Essie.
All right, please follow me. I will escort you to treatment room. All right, this is our room.
Wow, check this out guys, it's beautiful. You have your own private jacuzzi as well as a steam room included in the bathroom right in there. And the best part is the room right next to this is a couple's room, which means you have the jacuzzi and the steam room and a therapy room for a couple. So I mean, it's just, you know, this is just me right now, but if it's Shehaan and I when we are on holiday, we love to do these things together. So if you're a couple, they can accommodate you as well. Yes. You know, I'm actually blown away by just how perfect this experience is, simply because this facility and all of the luxuries that it provides. I mean, this kind of setting with the room, the Vichy showers, which we haven't got into yet, the jacuzzi, the steam room, all of that in this location where I'm just seated here and finishing up the first part of my treatment, and I'm looking outside this window and it's just green through and through, forests and hills and mountains, and the cool breeze from outside actually coming in. It's actually priceless, and the fact that they've located such a facility in such a beautiful place really adds to the experience in such a unmeasurable way. That was my first time having such an experience, and every step of the way it's just well thought out and planned. The Vichy shower was very interesting for me. I've never experienced anything like that before, and I think the purpose behind that, or like the most special feeling behind that, is the fact that you have this constant pressure on your back, like along your spine, and it kind of makes you feel like you're sitting under a warm waterfall. There's like a mild pressure on you. It's almost massaging your back. It's a very cool feeling. And right after that, you're rinsed off and you're sent into the jacuzzi to warm up again. And right after that, when you're done with it, you can come into the sauna here and kind of get all dry and use the dry heat. And once you're feeling a bit warm, they have a plunge pool with ice water here. I was not ready for it. This is my first time doing that. This is my first time doing an ice bath in the sense. I jumped in and I was quite surprised at how ice cold the water was. I immediately started feeling some strange feeling in my legs that I've never felt before. I don't know how people do ice baths for 1 minute or 4 minutes. I was out of there as soon as I was in there. So happy that the sauna was right here, because you can just pop in there for about a minute and then you're ready to go back in. So I did it twice, and honestly having this setup is very encouraging for you to keep trying it. I did feel like my heart rate go up a bit, so I'm very excited. If I had more time, I would be doing this every other day to kind of build up my tolerance and get the most benefits out of it, because I know and I have heard there's a lot of benefits between cycling these two extreme temperatures. What's even better about the Anasa experience is that it's not just limited to the wellness center. Throughout the property, you're going to find a number of sporting activities to keep you and your family engaged throughout your stay. Now it's time to show you guys the rooms, and I want to start off by saying, as large as this property is, there's actually only 10 chalets. As you see behind me, all the rooms are the same standard, and it goes to show you what an exclusive experience this is. And before we go into the room, I want you to also admire the beautiful entrance flanked by lovely yellow flowers, same as my dress, on this side, and some blue hydrangeas on the other. So it's been landscaped to perfection. Now this leads us to our 2-story chalet. Each room can hold up to 4 people very comfortably. Come on inside and take it all in. So right down the center here, you are led to your large living space as well as your lovely luxurious bed, and you have all of the amenities that you want. Plus you have this stunningly, extremely large balcony area with seating that actually can be used to dine, as well as you can have your massage therapies here if you want as well. And what's really cool is they've thought of everything. In case you want your privacy, which I assume you might while having a massage, you even have coverings that go all around your balcony. So very well thought out, stunning view, and each of the chalets have a beautiful view. You have a workspace, right? You have a large TV, you have Shehaan's favorite part of the room, the tea and coffee. Of course, you have your own coffee machine. Pod coffee makes a world of a difference. You have your bathroom here on to the right as you enter. You've got your locker, you've got a weighing scale to keep track of your progress if you're doing the weight loss program. You have a very nice bathroom, but before that I want to show you what's up here. So this is a bonus actually. The attic also doubles as sleeping space with 2 more single beds, which means that it's actually really great for families. Children can fit extremely comfortably into these beds, and of course you have your own workspace and some storage here as well. So very well thought out, and I honestly think it's made for families, these chalets. Alright, so we are now walking through the plantation and we are going into the organic garden that you see out there in the distance. They're going to be doing a culinary demonstration for us. We're going to be learning how to cook a jackfruit curry, one of my favorites and one of Shehaan's favorite dishes. So let's go. This is the organic farm, and so this is where a lot of the produce that is used at Anasa is being grown. So that's very exciting. Homegrown vegetables during your stay. Chef is already ready for us.
So, hi Boban.
Hi Boban, Chef.
Welcome to Anasa farm to table experience.
Thank you so much. So the interesting thing here is that you can actually come to the farm and have the experience of plucking out your own vegetables, and then chef will actually help you turn those veggies into a curry or a dish of your choice. So he can run you through the recipe and demonstrate how to do it. You guys can do it together. So that's a really great thing. But today, like I said, jackfruit. Not to mention this epic view behind you that you get to cook out here in the open and enjoy the weather and really experience the sights and sounds. Dill seeds, cinnamon,
couple of gardens,
dried chili,
curry leaves, pandan leaves. Yeah.
Shall I help you, chef, by mixing it a bit?
Yes.
Chili powder, turmeric,
1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper powder.
1 teaspoon of gum poach paste, also known as goraka. Homemade black curry powder.
So now I am going to add boil jackfruit. I am going to add some water
Okay.
to boil. Add some salt.
Already the smell is incredible, and I must say some of these spices, by chef making them by himself from scratch, the flavor is going to be really incredible than when you just buy store bought. But you know, for beginners like us, we can rely on the store and just follow his recipe and get a very good end result, I feel.
So I am going to add thick coconut milk.
All right, so now I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to close the lid and let this simmer for a good half an hour to 1 hour, as long as we can, and then chef will present us with the end result for our lunch. Very excited. Thank you so much, chef. Now it's time for something that I'm a little bit familiar with and looking forward to as well, and that is the yoga. And the facility for yoga here is absolutely phenomenal. We've got this really beautiful large room with an incredible view on both sides, mirrors and a bar if you want to, you know, do some ballet if you like. You have the option of doing aerial yoga as well. We're not going to do that today. But they've also got this really unique option here, which is wall yoga. I've only heard of it a very few times, not familiar with it. But today, when the instructor arrives, which he's already here, we are going to do a little bit of stretching and maybe a little bit of hatha yoga. So looking forward to it.
Surprise! So as Shenelle is doing whatever she's doing on her rejuvenation program, I decided to come work out because the food here is so good, and the only way I can justify eating as much as I am eating is by at least trying to work out. They've got all these awesome machines, so I figured why not, because we're really doing nothing this time on this trip other than staying in the resort. And when you're doing that, having a gym like this is amazing. We're currently looking for gyms in Colombo, and I haven't seen half of this equipment even in some of the finest gyms there. This place is crazy. The interesting thing about this gym is that it's set up to be able to accommodate a whole host of things. And I think something that we might have not captured is, while this is supposed to be a wellness resort, it's also a place that if you know you're living a really busy lifestyle, you're a nomad, you want to work in a really peaceful place, have a really beautiful room, eat amazingly good clean food and continue working out, whether that's in a state-of-the-art gym like this, using the sauna, the ice bath, using the pool. It's got everything. It's amazing. I would love to be at a point in our lives where we can take a week off and just be able to come to a place like this and just focus on eating clean, getting in a proper routine and working out, which with this sort of climate and view, it would be amazing. But yeah, enough of me. Let's do a high intensity workout, and drop a comment if you'd like to see me get involved in the vlogs more often.
Another great facility that you do have at Anasa is the kids play area out in nature, which makes this a great getaway for young families. It's one thing to have a high tea, but it's a completely different experience to have it nestled in between the tea bushes from where the tea that you're going to have originates from. So this is definitely a one-of-a-kind experience for me, and I do believe that enjoying a cup of tea in a location like this, from the very place where this cup of tea actually originates from, makes you appreciate all of the hard work and the effort that has gone in to create this cup of tea. So it's definitely a very unique place to have a high tea, in my opinion. Something like this is also a really great situation for you to get out there and nestle yourself, like I said, amongst the tea bushes in nature. And when you're here and you kind of settle into the quiet, you start to hear how loud the symphony of the birds actually are, the different types of birds around you. Wow, incredible. I mean, just to add on to the pile of reasons why you should have this experience, as soon as you put our cameras down, this beautiful artwork of a sunset started taking place, and it's just so stunning, the pink against the blue on the backdrop of the mountains. It truly is the gift that keeps on giving. The component that really stood out to us the most about our stay at Anasa was the amazing food that they cooked up every single day. Whether you are following a prescribed dietary plan or enjoying a 5-course meal, this is without a doubt some of the best food that we have had in all of our travels. Oh, you thought we were going to spend the whole time in the property, did you? But we're not actually. There's a lovely hike that's available right around the property, and you really get to feel a little bit of the environment and nature around the Bandarawela region just from going around, because the property is already located in an isolated place somewhere away in the hills, so you get a really nice experience. We're going to explore around and see what we can find in this region. This is a really great experience, guys. I mean, there's no need to have any doubts about the impact of a really good green environment on your health. And I think an activity like this, forest bathing, being surrounded by tall trees, and the really cool environment of Bandarawela, which is honestly perfect because it's neither too hot nor too cold. So it's perfect for people who want a very comfortable temperature. That's not the down south warm temperatures, and it's not the Nuarelia freezing cold temperatures. This is perfect weather, and it's perfect weather to get out there and explore and hike and walk around and connect with nature. In fact, we just saw a deer just cross our path right now, and we're not even like a kilometer away from the property, so it's really fascinating out here. I was a bit hesitant to leave the comforts of the property and go out on a hike because I just felt like, oh, it's not the same feeling. But now that I'm out here, I would have loved to have come on this hike at about like 7:30 in the morning, catch some of the mist and the view, and really been in the cool environment. It is most definitely something that adds on to your wellness experience, and I highly recommend it. It should be taken in tandem with your massages and your workout classes and all the healthy food, or the not healthy but delicious food that you choose to take. This is a wonderful addition. Highly recommend to take the hike when you're here at Anasa Wellness in Bandarawela. So this is what they mean by a healthy Sri Lankan breakfast. I honestly am so blown away. There's a little bit of all my favorite things here. The smell, the colors, everything is so inviting. Cannot wait to dig in. In fact, I think all the non-program people, the ones who are not on a program like Shehaan, might even be a little jealous of my breakfast. But this is the really interesting thing, is that I can have a meal like this and Shehaan can have a meal that looks like this, with amazingly crunchy, warm croissants, cream, strawberry, jam, all of it. So this is what's possible. This is what I mean about the flexibility, about the fact that you can travel with someone who doesn't want to eat and drink like you, but you can still have a wonderful experience. This is one of my favorite parts about Anasa.
So usually, the last time around we filmed the Wellness series, I was really bummed because we both had to eat really healthy and like the same kind of food. Today, that's not the case. I am enjoying such a good meal. Eggs Benny, we had amazing croissants, sausages, mash, the works, and all of that while Shenelle has to have her healthy option, which is also good, but being able to have this is just clutch.
And now it is time for the part that I have been waiting for the most, the massage. So here at Anasa they have 4 therapy rooms, 2 of which have their own jacuzzi and steam room, and 1 of which is actually a couples therapy room. So it's great for people like Shehaan and I who like to hold hands and get massaged together. I'm just kidding. But today I'm going to be doing a Balinese massage with our lovely therapist Essie. She's going to be taking me through it. They have a few other variations. They have their signature style, they have the pregnancy massage, so you can reach out to them and kind of inquire about what else they offer. But overall, what I really enjoy is this very calming aesthetic and the design of the rooms. I love the facility. I love being able to get up from your bed and go into your own steam room and your own jacuzzi. Each room has its own beautiful, calming view. So it's a very, very nice place to really kind of take in the sounds and the nature of the mountains while getting a beautiful massage. So interesting fact, Bandarawela was actually one of the first tea stations that were set up in the hill country, and tea was grown and exported out of. And this property, Anasa Welness, is actually located within a tea estate as well. So it's very fitting that we have a wide selection of high quality and exclusive teas that you can actually enjoy a tea tasting right here at the Saif Tea Lounge. So I'm very excited to dive into this, and Ishfaq is our in-house tea expert. He's going to take us through it. Rooibos, jasmine green tea, Ceylon Mountain Fresh, Moroccan mint. Anasa is really a culmination of many different factors that create an amazing experience. And it's also very dynamic and very flexible, meaning that it can be for anyone, which is something that makes it very unique, because it's rare to come across a property that is found in such a location that not only complements the wellness experience, but also enhances it. Coupled with the great accommodation, the incredible food, the lovely staff, and really the cherry on top has to be, for me, the incredibly state-of-the-art facility that gives you the option to explore your therapies and explore certain fitness realms and even continue them if you're someone who already partakes in them. It's really a wonderful combination that is also, like I said before, flexible. So whether you're someone who wants to travel as a family, you have that area that accommodates the kids, you have the ability to curate the experience to yourself. So all of that really creates a very luxurious wellness experience, in my opinion, and that is really what sets Anasa apart from all the other properties that we have experienced wellness in before. It has surpassed that rigidity that comes with the term wellness and created an all-encompassing luxurious property that can be suited to anyone who wants to experience it. So in my opinion, we have had a fabulous time here. This is great for somebody who wants to unwind, to find themselves in an isolated place and kind of take some time for themselves to rejuvenate and invigorate themselves. There's a lot to do here, and there's a lot that you can look around and explore outside as well. So this is definitely something that I have really enjoyed, something that Shehaan has also really enjoyed, and we'd probably like to experience again. So with that, I would like to say goodbye from the sunny green hills of Bandarawela, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!